Hey there internets, I'm Michael and today on Toucan Game we have a playthrough of Food Fighters by Kids Table Board Gaming. A game where you are taking on the role of food, fighting with food to kill other food. It's all about food fighting, so let's see who will win today in our playthrough. Here is the table all set up. We have our meaties, these our greenies. Now, I'm not a big fan of my veggies, so I'm going to be the red team for a change. I mean, there's no blue, so what can I do? And my opponent today is going to be Rogue, and Rogue will be the veggies, which is the green on the right here. Okay, and going first, we've randomly determined that it will be me. And I am going to start by having my chicken leg here attack her cabbage. And I didn't roll any splats, therefore all I do is collect the number of beans shown, which is 3. Now I can buy something from the pantry if I want. Now at a value of 3 beans, I could either buy a pan or spoons. So I'm just going to save my beans for now, maybe get something a little later. So we're over to Rogue. Rogue can't do a whole lot with regards to attacking. The one thing she can do is her cabbage can attack this steak. So she's going to come out and try and do that. Again, no splats, but an awful lot of beans there. That's 5 beans for Rogue. Now, she could buy stuff. She's got quite a lot of options of things she could buy. But I think she is going to... I think she's just going to save up her beans for now. So it's back round to me, because again, we've got no blanks to fill in. And I'm just going to do the same thing I did last time. Chicken leg attack! And attacks the cabbage. And just gets me 2 beans. I've now got 5 beans. I'm going to spend 4 of those beans to pick up the dice. So the dice is the one shared thing that we have in our pantries. There is only the one dice shared between the 2 pantries. Everything else we have our own separate buying pools of our pantries. Now, I have to roll the red dice whenever I next roll dice, so whether I'm going after beans or attacking. So having done a buy, there's nothing to fill in, and we're back over to Rogue on the right hand side here. So, what does she want to do? Well, I think she's going to do the same thing again as well. Her cabaggio is going to attack my stick, my ribeye, and she gets 3 beans. So she's now got 8 beans, which is an awful lot, and she's going to spend 7 of these to buy this power here, Bean Boost. And this is a permanent effect power, which, as you can see here, just sits in front of her. And it means that whenever she rolls a splat now on her attack, she'll gain 2 beans. And it's back round to me, and I'm going to attack. And I've got my 3 dice this time, so let's see if they work out for me. Yes, I got a splat, so 1 splat means I kill her cabbage. So I take the cabbage, and I just add it to my area. That's 1 of the 3 cabbages I need to kill, or 1 of a set anyway. And now it would be my buying phase. Important to know that I don't get these beans because I rolled a splat, and the dice goes back. So buying, I've only got 1 bean, I can't really buy anything with that. So we move on to filling in the blanks. So Rogue can move any of her back row into here. Now she doesn't want to move her onion because it will be vulnerable to this steak here. And it'd be quite useful to attack either the steak or the chicken leg. There's no one more valuable than the other really at this point. But I think she's going to go with... Well, she's been trying to kill that steak. So I think she's going to go with that. She's going to keep trying to kill that steak. So she's going to move that in. And that is then the end of my turn. And it's back round to Rogue. And Rogue is going to attack with her broccoli. And her broccoli gets a splat. So she has successfully splatted my steak there. And she can now do biphase. Oh, and sorry, forgot. Her power, she gets 2 beans for the splat. So she has 3 beans. Does she want to buy anything? I think that she will buy a frying pan. And she will give it to this broccoli here. And it's then I need to fill in. So what do I want to put in? Well, she's going to attack me with whatever I put in. I mean, I could go for a chicken leg, but then I've got all chicken legs at the front, which is kind of a risky thing, I think. I could do something that can attack broccoli, though, and that would be my chicken leg. So I'm gonna go with my chicken leg. Full chicken frontal assault. Okay, so it's my go. And my chicken leg is going to try and attack her broccoli with its pan before it has a chance to attack me. And again, I rolled no splats, but I get 3 beans, so that's a good consolation prize there. And that means I've got 4 beans, and once again, I'm going to buy this dice here. So we're over to Rogue, and Rogue is going to use her pan, and she is going to attack this chicken leg that just attacked her with her broccoli. And it gets 5 beans. So she's now got 8 beans there. And because she missed, she doesn't lose the pan. I think what she's going to do is spend 4 to get a cracker. Now, she has enough that she could buy 2 crackers, but you're only allowed to buy 1 thing each turn. And she's going to give it to this guy with the pan to protect him. So it's back over to me, and my chicken leg will once again... Oh, do I want to attack her broccoli? I mean, it's got a pan. I'm probably not going to beat it. I'll attack this other broccoli. Oh, although I have got the red dice. No, I'm going to go after that one with the red dice. Come on, 2 splats. That's no splats. Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6 beans though. And with those beans, I am going to spend 4 to buy a cracker. I'm going to protect my chicken drumstick here. And of course that means I lose that. And it's back over to Rogue. And Rogue will attack this drumstick with her broccoli. Or does she want to do that actually? She could save that and do it on the next turn. But then what else would she do this turn? Well, she could do a swap. Because that way can make her much more vulnerable. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to swap this cabbage here with this cabbage here. So she'll gain 1 bean for doing a swap. And now she's got some good chicken attacking power over there. And she's going to spend 4 beans to buy the dice for her next turn. Okay, so me again. Obviously it's not going too well with the whole attacking thing. But I think what I'm going to do is this guy is going to attack her broccoli over here that's not protected. And miss again. I tend to miss, unfortunately. I'm going to buy some defense. I think I'll buy a cracker. I would buy the dice, but it's not available. So I'm going to buy a cracker. I'm going to give it to this guy here. So I'll put it in that hand. And it's over to Rogue. So Rogue is going to attack with her broccoli against my middle chicken leg here. And, oh, nothing but beans. So 4 beans. Now she can't buy the dice back. What she will do is buy some defense. And she's gonna defend this other broccoli here, I think. and it's back round to me, and I am going to... Well, I mean, everything's defended now. So I think I need to build up some beans and kind of use a special up here that I have that will allow me to smash an enemy cracker. So that will then make it easier to kill her. So, or I could just gather up beans as I miss. Yeah, we'll go for the attack. So this guy is going to attack the middle guy. And yeah, of course, I only rolled beans. So I'm not going to buy anything. I'm going to save those up. And we're over to Rogue. And so what will Rogue do? Well, she's just going to attack, I think. You know, it seems to be the way of doing things. So I'm not going to use the defended guy. I'm actually, who's got the pan, because I don't need to right now. Instead, I'm going to use this cabbage guy to attack the chicken leg. So Cabaggio, I choose you. And okay, it doesn't kill him, but does destroy his cracker. And of course, because of the special, when an attack rolls a splat, I get 2 beans. Well, Rogue gets 2 beans. So, that's not great for me. She could now do a buy. She's got 3. No, I think she will leave it there. So it's me. And what do I want to do? Well, I'm a bit worried about this cabbage here right now. There's not a lot I can do to attack it without swapping people. So I think I'm just going to have this guy attack him. And I just roll 3 beans. So I'm up to 6 beans now. So do I want to spend those on something else? I kind of need to get some defense back because she destroyed my cracker. So I'm going to buy a new cracker. Okay, and it's Rogue's go again. And she's going to do the exact same thing. Her Cabaggio is going to attack my chicken leg and gets a splat. So she gets 2 beans, putting her up to 5 beans. And she's going to spend 4 of those to buy a dice. And then it's on to me. I will attack with my chicken leg, try and get some splats. No, but I did get a good number of beans for a change. I got 5 beans, which puts me up to 7, which still isn't really enough. So I'm going to spend 4 and get me a cracker. And Rogue gets 3 dice, and her Cabaggio is going to attack my chicken leg here, I think. Actually, no, this one's going to attack this undefended one, I think. Well, although I've got the 3 dice. No, I'm going to stick with original 4. Oh, 1 splat. So, cracker gone, and 2 beans. Okay, so back round to me. Oh, unfortunately, did not get that dice. I am going to attack her broccoli again. And still no splats. So, okay. That's on to... I'm up to 6 beans. I need to replace my cracker again, so I'm going to do that. And it's back round to Rogue. Her cabbage is going to attack me. And she gets the splats, so bye-bye cracker. And she gets 2 beans. And she's going to use 4 beans to buy a dice. And it's my go, my grumpy little... You notice how all the meat guys are pretty grumpy? Oh no, okay, it's only the chicken legs. The steaks are quite happy. Cabaggios are very happy. Okay, so I get 4 beans, which I'm actually going to spend immediately to get a new cracker. Then Rogue will attack with Cabaggio and just gets 4 beans. Well, that's good. That gives me a bit of a respite. So she's got 5 beans available. She can't buy the dice. I think she's going to spend 4 and give this guy a cracker too. So everyone has a cracker on her front line. So I might need to now rethink strategies a little, because this really is not going in my favour. So I think what I'm going to do is... No, I'm not. I'm going to carry on. Attack! Attack! Attack her broccoli! Her broccoli! No, 3. Okay, so I've got 5. I don't have to replace my cracker this time. So I think I'm going to spend 4 to get me a dice. Okay, and Rogue is going to have her cabbage attack. And it gets a splat, which unfortunately destroys my cracker and gives her 2 beans. And then it's my go. I've got the 3 dice this time. And I am going to attack her broccoli. I am going to kill that broccoli. I am. No, I'm not. But I did destroy its cracker. But unfortunately I don't get any beans for doing that. Okay, Rogue. What does she want to do? Well, she's not going to get to roll that dice, that's for sure. I think Rogue is going to keep her pushing, trying to kill, because I didn't have any beans to replace my cracker, so I'm a bit more vulnerable there now. Oh, but she didn't get the splat. She only got 4 beans. But she's actually going to spend... Does she want to get a new cracker or a new dice? I think she's going to get the dice. Okay, and my go, I'm going to attack her vulnerable broccoli here. Come on, splat, 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 splat. So she loses the pan, and I've killed her broccoli. So that's 2 individuals. Now, what is she going to put in the front row? Well, something that can attack chicken wings is good, but if it's broccoli, it's vulnerable. So it'd be good to have that onion, but she has to move from the back row, so she's going to move this onion in. And then her go, she will attack with cabbage. Cabbaggio attacks, and she gets my chicken. So she's got my chicken leg killed. She got a splat, so she gets 2 beans. And that means she's got 5 beans. Oh, and she should have rolled this dice. I think I'm going to have to just roll it and say she did, because you don't get to choose not to roll it. So she can't buy a dice. She could buy a cracker though. Or she could buy a spoon or a pan. I think she might spend 3, buy a pan for this onion so that she can attack anyone with it. Okay, I need to fill in my blanks. I mean, she's not killed any bacon yet, so I guess I'll throw some bacon to the forefront, and it can attack her onion, so I'll go straight in with that. The bacon shall attack, and hopefully the bacon will be more effective at attacking than the chicken legs were. I said more effective. I really did. I didn't say as effective. Okay, so I get 3, but I'm going to spend all 4 to get a dice. And it's over to Rogue. Well, what does she want to do now? Because, I mean, this guy can't attack. This guy could attack him, but he's got a cracker. But it's in her interest to kill the chicken legs because she's got one already. I think she'll just go for the easy kill. The onion will kill the bacon. Or try to kill the bacon, I should say. And misses. So she gets 3 beans. Putting her at 5 beans. She can't buy the dice because I've got it. So she'll spend 4 to get herself a cracker on her onion. So my go. And bacon is going to attack her onion. And I've got 3 dice. And I didn't roll a single splat. So I get 6 beans. I think I'm just going to save those. So dice goes back and it's Rogue's go. Rogue is going to attack with her onion and she's going to attack... What does she want to attack? Well, she's going to attack my bacon, I think. No, she's going to attack this vulnerable chicken leg here. Yeah, let's go with that. And she gets the splat, which means she loses the pan. She gains 2 beans, and she splattered my chicken leg. So she's now got 2 of the 3 needed chicken legs. If she can kill this chicken leg, she's won the game. Okay, and it's her buy phase. So what does she want to buy? She's only got 3 available. I don't think there's anything she wants to buy. She's going to save that beans. And so it's me. I've only got 1 person in the back row. So good old steak here is coming to the forefront. And now my turn. Well, I really don't want this chicken wing at the front here anymore. So I think I'm going to do a swap. And I'm going to swap in this bacon here because he can then try and kill that cabbage. And that gives me 1 bean, which puts me to 7 beans. Not quite enough for my specials up here, they cost 8. But I could buy a dice or a cracker. I think I'm going to buy a dice. There we go, and it's Rogue's go. So Rogue is gonna go bacon hunting, I think. Well, or can she get to that somehow? She could do a swap. Or she could give him a spoon. Yeah, we'll aim to do that. So the cabbage is going... the cabbage can't attack anyone. So this onion is going to attack this bacon. Does that make sense? No, this broccoli is going to attack this steak. And she gets 2 beans. And then she's going to spend 3 beans to buy a spoon and give it to this cabbage. And then it's my go, and it's my turn to attack. And the bacon is going to attack the cabbage. Because I don't like him being all tooled up like that. So let's see. No, not a single splat. So that's 5 beans, which means I do now have 8 beans, which is enough for me to buy a special. I'm just going to pick up this special here. The worst, which means that I can basically cause her to drop an item. When I use it though, I will have to put it back into the pantry. So it's Rogue's go, and she has her cabbage all tooled up here and a direct diagonal line to the chicken. So she's gonna try and get a double splat on this chicken leg, and she got a single, so she did defeat its cracker. She gained 2, but she loses the spoon, and she can't buy another spoon because she used one this turn. But what she can do is buy... What does she want to buy? She doesn't want to buy a dice. I think she'll just save her money for now. And so it's my go. I'm going to use the worst to cause her cabbage to drop its cracker. And then this bacon is going to try and kill this cabbage. I got a splat! So I have 2 cabbages. I'm back in the running. We're on equal running. And her broccoli has to come to the front. Okay. So it's now Rogue's go. And she's got no direct line to attack me. So I think what she's going to do is she's going to swap these 2. And that will give her a bean, and then she can spend 3 beans to buy a spoon, which she'll give to her onion. And it's over to me. So, well, I might move this chicken leg because I don't like being vulnerable there. But actually I'm going to attack my bacon. I want to just attack. Attack, attack, attack! I've got a taste for blood now. Well, taste for blood? Yeah, it's taste for green? Taste for green. So, bacon! Oh, no more splats. Okay, so it is Rogue's go, and she will have her onion attack my chicken leg, and this could be the game. Oh, no, she has missed. So when attacking with a spoon, you always lose it, so she's lost it even though she's missed. She did gain 3 beans. Now she can't gain a new spoon, so what does she want to do? She could buy a cracker, or she could save her money. I think she's going to save her money, and so it's my go. I'm going to attack with my bacon again. I'm going to be close-minded about this, just, you know, keep bundling on, barreling on, till it works. Just keep banging my head against a wall until it works. That sounds about right. Okay, so I'm going to spend 4 to buy a dice. And then Rogue will attack my centre bacon here with her onion. And she gets 3 beans. She's going to use those 3 beans immediately to buy a spoon. It's then my go. My bacon's going to attack, and I get 3 dice this time, and an awful lot of beans. 8 beans. Well, that's good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which I already had 2, so that means I've got 10. So I'm actually going to spend 8 of these on sizzle, which allows me to take an immediate another turn. So I don't have that dice anymore, but I'm going to try and attack again. No, it doesn't work. The whole just keep trying till you succeed, not so effective. So I didn't use a dice this turn, so I'm going to buy the dice. And it's Rogue's turn, and Rogue is going to attack with her onion using her spoon. And she will miss, but she does gain 4 beans. So she now has 6, 7, 8, 9 beans. And she can't buy a spoon. She can't buy the dice. So I think what she's going to do is she's going to use crop rotation, which allows her to swap fighters. So she is going to swap this chicken here with this bacon. And that cost her 5 beans. Okay, so background to me. Well, I'm going to keep attacking her onion. I've got 3 dice. Oh, double splat, yes! So cracker goes by and onion goes by. Now she needs to fill in, and I think she's going to put an onion in the front because she doesn't want a cabbage there. So it's her go now. And her broccoli is going to attack my chicken legs. Oh, and she got the splat. So that is the game over. She has 3 chicken legs. Rogue has 1. And that is how to play Food Fighters by Kids Table Board Gaming. So I do hope that you have enjoyed this video, and of course if you have, please do check out the rest of the videos on the channel, as well as subscribing to the channel. And also take a look at us on social media. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.